Who would be a good partner with Kanji in Blazblue cross tag battle? Or his full government name, Kanji freaking Tatsumi. Kanji presents typical big body grappler archetypes like high damage, slow movement speed, big reads, and snowball potential, but he can also run, double jump, dash, and even air dash. He covers surprising ranges with normals like 5A, 5B, 2C, and JB. The 5B in particular is a chargeable move that can even lead in a 5BB, which pulls the opponent in. This'll hurt, it's his 214A command throw. Kanji has a unique ability to combo after this, where in the corner, he'll get a full combo pickup, and elsewhere he can use his chair dive maneuver, curl attack. He has other throws too, like an anti-air grab, an air grab, and his command throw super, burn to a crisp, a deadly move that cannot be escaped post super flash if you're caught in range standing or crouching. This thing does hella damage, and Kanji can even combo off of it in some instances. It's a high risk option, but the reward is so massive that people will feel obligated to respect it. Kanji is a bully who plays around the fears of his opponents. However, cooler heads tend to prevail against Kanji as he is very committal and linear. He lives and dies by the reads. For ideal partners, Kanji seeks swift screen coverage options so he can approach. Anything that keeps the opponent in place for Kanji's mix-ups is awesome, especially if you can layer his reads with active switch threats to present more safety. Let's get bent with 3 Kanji comps that bully effectively. Another guy who plays around the opponent's fears, Azrael. Of course, Kanji struggles against zoners. Azrael's Growler as a form of counter zoning is incredible for him. We also have the Clothesline from Hell. Azrael's 6P is insane ground coverage that demands respect and supplements Kanji's kit extremely well. On hit, you have plenty of hit stun for Kanji to run over and convert. On block, you are stuck, bruh. The block stun is insane, so Kanji can take advantage of that by approaching. If the presence of Azrael's 6P scares you into jumping, this now allows Kanji to bust out his air grab and anti-air grab call-out options. On Azrael point, Gustav Buster plus Kanji 6P is a true stream from any distance. This lets Azrael get in at will with plus frames on grounded opponents. Kanji's 4P is also superb for Azrael's Okuzeme. Combining this with Azrael's teleport mind game is going to grant easily confirmable situations on hit and threatening pressure in mix-up scenarios on block with the lockdown. For what Kanji Azrael lack in mobility, they make up for tenfold in pressure, damage, and aggression. Watch Arson Angel on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Now, what if we paired Waldstein with a grappler better than Tager? Kanji has some awesome active switch options, so sandwich situations are something he actually excels at. The issue is he's really slow, so it's difficult for him to create these left-right mix-ups. With an assist like Wald 6P though, it's one of your best opportunities to force sandwich scenarios with Kanji. Wald 6P also allows for Kanji to convert his fuzzy JB mix-up, so that's a bonus. Wald 5P is a huge swap that pairs well with options like Kanji's JB. Because of the range Wald covers and his screen placement after the strike, Kanji's air specials to Wald 5P aren't bad gambits either. These concepts apply to Wald point as well if you're utilizing Kanji 6P. There's plenty of ways for Kanji Wald to cover the screen and make you guess. It'll require some patience, but when it works well. Watch Las Banditas on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Which leads us to the inevitable Adachi. Adachi 6P really allows Kanji to do what he does best, which is approach and run a mix-up. You can embed it in strings or call it a neutral. JB plus 5P aids your approach, 4A plus 5P sets up sandwiches if you're really close, and 5BB plus 5P sets up sandwiches if you're further away and willing to activate cross combo. And yeah, Zio is pretty good. A Zio and the Kanji 6P and the B Zio active switch is gonna do the thing. If A Zio hits, Adachi can run in and confirm off the falling chair. If for whatever reason the opponent finds themselves caught next to Kanji before B Zio is active, this really sucks. Kanji's 214A is scooping them, and if they jump, the air unblockable reverse action is coming. The other teams we mentioned are great, but there's no need to mince words here. Adachi is Kanji's best partner. Watch X Falchion or Zankoku on Replay Theater for a visual guide. Who should we find next?